about my journey to buy stuff in preparation for Christmas. So this is me in the car, dressed already with my hair tie, checking out myself in the mirror and getting ready to move so that I can shop for my Christmas. Remember, I keep saying you have to prepare early. Yeah, so even when you're going to shop, you get the nicest things fresh. So if you check out my time, you can see it's 6:18 and I'm already on my way to the market. Of course, I'm not alone. I have one of the girls that helped me in the house. Her name is Blessing, so you might see her in the video with me. I always go to shop, so I'm driving out to Orange Market. If you live around Abuja and environs, you can see that I'm already at the Nyanya Bridge. Yeah, so yep. Somehow I got to Orange Market and already the market is buzzing and bubbling. Now garlic has skyrocketed, ginger has skyrocketed, and these are staples in my house. I use them for most of my cooking. You don't want to know how much I've had to price to be able to get that mudu. So that stuff you're seeing there in Nigeria, we use it for measurement. It's called mudu, like a measure. Yes, yeah, in Hausa is mudu and it's called a measure. Now we've left that place. We're trying to price for tomato. Oh, wonderful. The tomatoes look really fresh, but like the prices are amazing. Somehow we managed to price and price. Can you see lots of people in the market already? In fact, the guy standing beside me just folded his hands, but somehow we managed to get a basket of tomato and so many other things, and we are back home now. Can you see? I've been able to get a lot. I know, like most of these fresh things I'll have to buy them, but can you see I got cabbage, you know, a lot of these fresh things I will have to buy. That's bitter leaf. I used some lemon. Can you see that? I bought some egusi. I had turned some of the onions, but here is some in the basket. Can you see the bag there? Okay, carrot, of course, spring onion and green beans. Those things are a lot in my house. Of course, this is karikashi. In Nigeria, we use it for soup. It draws just like ogbono soup. If you're not Nigerian, most of these soups we call them draw. Yeah. So this is the fresh one. It can also be dried so that you can use them sometime later. So I have a basket of that for my soups. Now some of the other things I was able to get some plantain. Yes, I got some celery right there. Can you see spinach? Can you see carrots? Yeah, that was the ginger I was pricing. Don't mind our legs in the video. So there's this leaf called yakwa in Hausa. Yakwa is called sorrel leaves. Can you see my bag of salt? Yes, super ready for Christmas. Now I did some shopping for pasta. Now can you see I have my spaghetti, I have macaroni. Yes, and I also got some soap. I think the other one, the detergent, is not here. This is the yakwa I was talking about. So we have removed it from the stem, washed it, and is now in a bowl. And of course, you know, we are getting ready to cut. Yes, to cut the leaf. In Nigeria, we use a lot of chopping board. So you are going to see a lot of chopping board and sharp knives, you know, to be able to cut the leaf nicely. Yeah, so this is part of the spring onion. And also I try to get a lot of spring onion so I can chop it and use it for different things. We use it for a lot of different dishes. You know, you can use it to garnish, you can use it to, you know, basically do so much when it comes to your food. You garnish your fried rice, you can use it for soup. It gives this really nice scent so to your food. So I cut them off and put them in small ziplocs, so when I bring them out to use, I just pour it into the food for like a minute or so and it's ready, so that it's not overcooked. So I take my time, wash always with salt, and then I do my best to chop it off as nicely as possible. Take my time to chop it nice and good so that it can be packaged properly. So I can be doing some, my girls can be doing some, you know, Of course, it's called division of labor, right? Yes, all of us are going to eat, so everybody's hand is on deck. Even my babies, everybody's contributing. So some of the things that you see scatteredly, my babies would have done their own work by scattering it, just to help me, let mommy know that they are working. So that is their contribution to all of this work. So at the end of the day, we get to make soups, right? I get to make a lot of soup. Most times I make like 2, 3, 4 soups, depending on how much I was able to get from the market, right? So we make different soups. So this week we take this soup, we take afang. This week we take me and taushe made from groundnuts. This week we make vegetables, and the next week we take, which other soup did we make? We made what's this one you eat with amala? Ewedu. You're going to see it. It's going to be looking really green. So our meat and stock has been put together. Usually we boil a big pot of meat, so one is on the pot and this is in the pressure cooker. So I use this pressure cooker to cook part of it. It makes it faster with the electric, and then I use another big pot to cook another set of meats in the on the gas cooker. So dividing it that way makes it faster to cook, and so that when you divide it to use it, already our akpomo is cut and boiled. Sometimes we actually do put it inside the meat to boil together. So that big pot you can see there is a pot of broth, and this is our wedu soup ready. So we turn them into big containers. This is our me and taushe with groundnut, with spring onion, with spinach ready. This is our vegetable soup. Any kind come, basically it's ready. Now this is me and taushe. The final thing you put in there is the spring onion. The reason you do that is because it's really soft and you don't want your vegetables overcooking, else you lose all the nutrients. You just be eating chaff. You really don't want to feed your family that. So can you see it's looking green, and the heat is off already at this point. And then it is important not to cover the pot. Can you see what I'm using? The spatula you use for swallow, that's what I'm using. Thank you for watching. All right, so this is me. I'm done with the whole cooking. I've had a bath, just wrapped a turban around my head just to say Merry Christmas to all of you. Well done for all the cooking. Well done for all you do for your families. Have a fantastic Christmas. Life preparations, wishing you a beautiful Christmas.